So let's, we've got another question that I think is of particular interest. It's of interest to all Minnesotans, but I do think it's a particular interest from Greater Minnesota. And our question comes from Nicollet County. It's regarding the Outdoor Heritage Council, the Lessard Council. And this viewer is concerned about legislators wanting to change the recommendations of the council. Maybe we'll start with you, Senator. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? And maybe tell our viewers how that process works, you know, the recommendation and the actions of the legislature, and then what might be going on this year to the extent.
We get a lot of committees that we've made to help us dig into the expertise of very specific and important areas. Lessard Sams would be one really great example.
Legislative Water Council.
Yeah. There are a bunch of them that they help us really get to the bottom, and they make recommendations, and then we take the recommendations and decide what we want to do. And so part of the tension that occurs is what happens when the recommendation doesn't fly or go along with the conveying wisdom of the side that's in charge, right? So if there was an idea about how we should be looking at Lessard Sams, and then there was some politically motivated arguments on the other side about what we should do, whether it's the Democrats are unhappy, the Republicans are unhappy, we tend to then kind of crosshairs and try to make some decisions on what we should do. And what I find is that the closer you are to when the council is made, so those that were engaged kind of use that as their sacred cow, and you better not mess with it. But once we get farther from it, then people are more willing to bend that a little bit. So and I'm not 100% familiar with what some of the recommendations are this year, but I remember, and I've been watching this now for the last 4 years, where they'll bring recommendations, and one side will be like, yay, and the other side will be like, no, it's not going to work out. How do we come to some middle ground of that? It's tough to see.
I know one of the legislators who's no longer with us, still with us, but is no longer in the legislature. I should be clear on that.
Yeah.
Representative Khan, who's been a frequent and wonderful guest on this program,
Yeah.
he had some differences of opinion with the Outdoor Heritage Council, and that prompted a fair amount of discussion on the floor and other places.
She definitely has been, there was probably a little bit more of the urban divide in some respects in how she thought it should be spent. And if I remember right, this is the one that also has arts money attached to it, correct? Right. And that's where there was a question of where that gets divided and how it gets spent. And I have to say that, we try to think we're too smart sometimes at the legislature, and I think that when we have experts working on something, it's good to trust that they know what they're talking about, take that as our base for the discussion rather than opposing it or being with it right away. And so Lessard Sams, or whether it's the Legislative Water Commission or Pension Commission or any of those things, I tend to think of it more along those lines. But sometimes legislators who've been here a long time get an area of expertise and they want to dictate that, and I just don't think that's how that's supposed to work.
And I think it kind of ebbs and flows a little bit too, with who's in the majority, and I haven't experienced the minority, and everybody says that it's not the place to be.
No, I can confirm that.
But what I can say is, being a first-time guy, and I guess this is maybe just an overall, I don't know, concept, or just what I've seen since I've been here now, is that for the most part, and this is a senior DFLer that told me this, but for the most part, everybody kind of sits center-centric. He says the further you get away from that, the harder time you have trying to sell your ideas, and I think that kind of deals in with these councils. And
any observations on the Lessard Sams Outdoor Heritage Council issues?
I don't sit on it. I think
I don't either.
Senator Ingebretson is going to be on it this coming year. I'm not sure what the.
Did they mention any particular?
No,
they were
the viewer didn't.
Okay,
it's always helpful if they tell us, give us a little background, and maybe before the program's over, we'll get some.
Well, I'm sure we will. Yeah.
And there's some very good projects that I've seen on that list. Now that list is long. I mean, it's
a really solid way in which we have citizen activists helping the legislature make good decisions, and I wish we had more of that.